Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's Mateo Trades back again with another trade recap. Today I absolutely cooked, kind of. Yeah, I would say I cooked pretty nicely with this little short. Um, and then I got cooked over here. But yeah, so let's just get straight into this. As y'all can see by the title, I am pretty nicely up on the day. So it's been a really good month for me so far, to be honest. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So coming into the day, I'm like overall bullish on the weekly because we're all-time highs tapped into this weekly busy, and then now good reaction on this daily, but then we tap into this daily SIBI taking out ERL, and then we get good displacement off that. Let me actually go in replay mode. What time was it? Yeah, 9 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, so really good displacement off that high. We got a nice little soup here. We got a 1 hour inversion. Inverse this displacement through that. We have Asia lows here. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Okay. And yeah, and then we have this unfilled hourly right here. So coming into the day. Hold up. All right. Yeah, so coming into the day, we edged Asia session lows. And my idea was I'm overall bullish, but I want to see a pullback to IRL first. So I was thinking we could either see a open low off open into this 4 hour intermediate term low, and then longs back up to this unfilled hourly right here, and then I would expect like these stacked highs and London highs to get hit, or because I was internally bearish to these lows, I could see a pullback into this hourly shorts and then back down into here. And I said this in my journal right here. Trade idea into the day, open high into the hourly, and shorts are open low into the 4 hour intermediate term low, and then longs. So yeah, those are the ideas. Going down onto the 5 minute, yeah, just really clean accumulation zone. So I just honestly I really wanted to see some sort of AMD. I didn't consider Asia lows enough to be bullish because, like, just overall, like, hourly was showing bearish. And I mean, if we souped, we did have an SMT at Asia lows, right there. So we did soup out Asia lows. So I was thinking, like, okay, maybe if we displace through CE and we give a nice little cont and we, like, edge these highs or something, I don't know, something like this, and then we pull back into something here, then I could maybe take longs, assuming that hourly would get inversed, or if it just got inversed. But yeah, so that hourly was kind of just like my condition today. But okay, yeah, so then we just chopped for bear time, and I was just low-key just chilling, doing nothing. And then yeah, and then now we got some pretty crazy displacement on the 1 minute up into this hourly. So off that, I was looking for shorts. This was just before 10 a.m. It was 9:54. And I was willing to take shorts without 10 a.m. open high, just because we did kind of manipulate everything we needed to. But I would need an internal stop rate first because we don't really have one. Like, this isn't really a stop rate. We just kind of ripped through that. And yeah, so I would want like a little stop rate back up into this range. We also edged EQ right here. I didn't really see this before, to be honest, but that's also another reason. And yeah, and so we had this 1 minute IFEG. I didn't really like this because, one, this wasn't the highest in the leg. I know this is kind of a different leg than the 3 minute that we had down here, but nah, I like no internal stop rate. It's right before 10 a.m. I just thought it was quite risky, so faded that. Ended up would have been break even anyway, but so 10 a.m. opens higher. 10 a.m. right there opens higher into CE, taps EQ of the 1 hour range, soups internal high, and then we get, ooh, I really like this right here. We had this 1 minute rejection block, and then we tapped, wait, hold up, let me just mark these off properly. Yeah, so 1 hour rejection, or 1 minute rejection block, sorry, came up, tapped that. And then if we got the 3 minute IFEG off that, I would have, bro, I would have smacked that. Honestly, like looking back at this, it's not a bad close. It is, yeah, it's honestly not that. It's not horrible. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely like tradable. I definitely could have taken this 3 minute. I think it was pretty clean. Um, like looking back at it, but in the moment, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we just gave like a really weird rejection, like right off the, um, like right before closing this candle. So I just didn't really like that as well. And yeah, so if I had taken this, yeah, I wouldn't have gotten stopped though. That actually would have been a really good trade. Stop loss would have been there. TP would have just been down here. So that would have been a 2.5 R, pretty good. But yeah, I ended up fading this. Just didn't really want to take a mid close. Oh wait, that's the close. Sorry. Yeah, that's why I didn't take this. Yeah, horrible close on that. Ended up trading back up into the, where's the 5 minute? Okay. Traded back up into this 5 minute CE of the rejection block. And this is the rejection block because it took out EQ, it took out CE of the hourly, and it's the hourly mitigation. So yeah, traded back up into CE of that. Really good wick. And then I really like this. I mean, I didn't really like it. It was more of a discretionary play, but I was forward testing this 1 minute short because I thought this was really clean, especially with this soup of internal highs tapping into the CE of the 5 minute RB. But I was just looking to take this 3 minute because I wanted to be more safe on my 50k eval. And then yeah, really clean close, good 3 minute OB, good CE tap. So we have a lot protecting this position. And hold up, yeah, okay, yeah. And so this was the short right here. So I took this 3 minute. Idea was to break even at the 4 minute and then hold TPs to LRL and relative equal lows with Asia session lows, and played out pretty instantly. So that was great. What I'm a little bit annoyed about is I went break even at this 4 minute, and like, I mean, it obviously didn't hit break even, but it was hella close, and I had my TP. I literally had my break even like right here, so it was like a tick away from getting break even. And I just know I would have been so pissed if I had gone break even and this played out. Especially since, like, one, this 4 minute got inversed. Hold up. Because basically my idea was to break even at the 4 minute because we could reject there. But we have LRL below, relative equal lows with Asia session lows, and super high resistance above. So contextually it doesn't really make sense. And then we also got a super clean close through on the 4 minute before this wick higher. So like realistically, all of this should have like super strongly held. So I really just didn't have any reason to like be break even here, especially after this 4 minute close. I could have just put my stop loss back. But yeah, even just like with this LRL below, there was no reason that I should have been break even. So that is something to take away from today, that I needed to be a bit more contextual with my break evens. And yeah, and then so basically took that on my 50k, which was right here. This is 785. Yeah, pretty good. These were the executions here on the 3 minute. We have, that's my entry, and then that's my exit. So pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Oh, I gotta piss so bad. I'm gonna have to make this quick. Then open this 5 minute, took out Asia session lows, edge this 4 hour intermediate term low, pulling back into this 5 minute at EQ. And yeah, I just thought this was really clean cons. We had higher time frame 1 hour continuation, followed by sponsored 5 minute and then 5 minute continuation out of that. Or I guess it would, yeah, 1 minute inversion continuation. But yeah, just clean low resistance liquidity leading to a higher time frame key level. And we tapped EQ of the range. I think we tapped CE of this 5 minute as well, right? Yeah, so I really didn't really like see anything else that we needed to manipulate. I thought this was a super clean inversion as well. So I didn't want to take this on this account because I'm already up 700 on the day. So I just took it on this account. And it's just the 25k I won from a giveaway. I don't really care too much about it because I'd rather I'd rather just stack 50Ks and trade those. So I don't. Yeah, this is more just like my account that I take trades that I think are decent but not good enough to take on my live or on my 50K. And I mean, this trade was really good, to be honest. It was, I would say, pretty A rated, maybe A plus, to be honest. Like, I don't really see what could have been better. We tapped into this 1 minute breaker. Oh, did we? Actually, we didn't. I think we tapped into the 5 minute breaker though. Yeah, I tapped into the 5 minute breaker block. Tapped into, bro, literally everything. So I mean, honestly, still pretty surprised that this lost, but yeah. So pretty much instantly stopped out there. Made this SMT inside of this 5 minute, and then took this 2 minutes right here. Pretty good entry there. And then like, bro, I mean, we just kind of started chopping. Like, right, if we go on the 1 minute, actually no, I think it was on the 2 minute that I saw this. Like, bro, these stacked highs, all with my draw. ES is making low resistance liquidity. It's now 1048, and so when we took this low right here, I just straight up went break even there because I was like, I'm already down one on this trade. It's now 1048. We've been chopping all day after this London, or I guess pre-market distribution, which is, let me just see how big. Yeah, it's almost 1% for pre-market distribution, which is kind of weird. And then just chopped after that. So, and this was like the main distribution for the day. I did expect this low to get hit, which I still think it hasn't, which is kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, just figured there's no reason for me to, be in more risk than I should be. At this point, this trade idea is pretty invalid because, we're generating low resistance at my stop, and yeah, this it's just like straight up 50-50. So I figured it's better to be out. Just got like insta stopped out pretty much at break even, and then ended up, I think, would it have ran? I think I'd still be in this trade. So, oh no, I'd be stopped out. Yeah, so pretty chopped. I mean, I 100% would have went break even here, or just taken profits there, to be honest. But either way, I would have been in this for like 30 minutes and past 11 a.m. Like, yeah, it's just horrible. So pretty good break even, I would say. And then this is these are all the executions for the other eval. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I did a pretty good job today, good analysis. I think it was smart to switch accounts, and not just trade this on my 50K because I actually care about the 50K. I don't want to be stupid with that. And like, I know that if this lost on the 50K after I'd taken a nice win, I probably would have been super pissed off. So, yeah, just happy that I took those losses on a like a burner account. And yeah, I think something like a super good takeaway from today was my use of rejection blocks. Like, this 1 minute rejection block tap gave me hella confidence and showed me that that's protected. And then same with this 5 minute CE rejection block tap, super clean, and definitely part of the reason why this dumped so hard. And also just really good PO3. I think today was just super textbook and super obvious, and a lot to learn from today. So definitely take notes. And yeah, thank y'all for watching. Let me know any questions y'all might have in the comments. And yeah, have a good rest of your day, and peace out, y'all.